Hello traders, hello everybody. Keke here from the Trading Talk Show family. We have an announcement to make, guys. The Trading Talk Show has partnered with Yam Markets. It's a new and exciting broker all the way from Dubai. They just came into South Africa. So these guys are the real deal, okay? Go on to their website, yammarkets.com, open up a demo account or a real account. It's Yam Markets time, it's trading time.
You know, trading is a skill,
Yeah.
but most people don't understand it's a skill that takes time to get good at. You know, and what I love about trading is that the upside is unlimited. You know, the upside is unlimited because there's trillions of dollars in the market, and the downside is limited. You can only lose what's in the market that you put in. In 7 years of being in the game, I've seen a lot of people come, I've seen a lot of people go, and ultimately what makes people stay, it's that mindset and the fortitude to actually stay in the game. You know, if I personally believe you're not a GOAT until you've built it back from zero.
Yeah, man.
So once you've made money and you've gone to zero and you can build it back, then we can call you the GOAT.
Yeah. Hello everybody, hello traders, welcome to your number one trading talk show in the world, the first of its kind, and you know what it is, it's the Trading Talk Show. On this show we cover everything that has to do with trading. We cover currencies, indices, crypto, bonds, and everything that has to do with trading. As you know, we are traders, okay? Please, right now, do me a favor, man. Go on to YouTube, like, share, and subscribe to the page so that you don't get to miss an episode, okay? Be part of the movement. And we are also available on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We are there. You can just search The Trading Talk Show. With that said, allow me now to introduce my special guest in studio. He's a successful trader. He's more than just a trader, okay? And his name is Mr. Lethu Lushaba. Mr. Lethu.
Thanks for having me, my brother.
How are you?
Great in yourself, man.
Good, man.
Great to be on your show.
Yeah. Okay, this show, there's no scripts, guys. This guy, he needs to be somewhere right now, and we are at his mess right now. Let's just be grateful, okay? I'm also honored to have him on the show. Lethu.
Grateful to be on your show, my brother.
Yeah, man, honestly, I'm happy that you're here. I know you're a busy man, and let's do this.
Let's do it, man. What you got for me today?
Yeah, man, we're going to talk about trading
Of course.
because we are traders, we are entrepreneurs.
Of course.
We are here to inspire people at home.
Yes, sir.
Just guide them in their trading careers.
For sure, man.
All right, and I believe you're the right man for the job.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. And so before we go on to the official questions of the show,
Sure.
on this show we have a ritual, right? I argue that traders are such special people. Every professional trader must drink coffee. Do you agree?
I will agree with you for the sake of, what you're saying, but I believe,
Yeah.
if you're a professional trader, you
Yeah.
should be thriving off the charts, man.
Yeah, man. Like, it's a lifestyle. Remember, coffee, wine, cigar. You understand? So now, in this instance, we are having coffee. I'm having a latte.
Uh-huh.
What are you having?
Whatever you recommend for me.
Okay. So that's a cappuccino right there.
Yes, sir.
And the coffee brand is It's About Coffee.co.za. All right. With that said, it's time to go on to the official questions of the episode. All right. For those who don't know Lethu Lushaba, just in your own words, tell them like a little bit about yourself on this camera right here.
All right. How's it, everyone? My name is Lethu Lushaba. Born in Durban, South Africa, KwaZulu. I'm actually, from KwaZulu originally, but migrated to Johannesburg with my family early on, raised there in Johannesburg. And when it comes to trading, I've been trading now for about 7 years, running my own institution as well, which is called Limitless Worldwide, founded in 2018. And trading has been a blessing for me, lots of lessons learned, and ultimately my goal is to add value to everyone on this show. Blessed to be here.
Wow, man, that's profound right there. And just also, if you can share with me a little bit about your, before trading came into the picture, your educational background, things like that.
Yeah, so I actually went, I only have a high school degree, like diploma-wise. Never studied after high school, but I was very much into entrepreneurship at an early age. Started my online business when I was, 17 years old. And that's actually where I started to network, meet a lot of business people, and it was all about, travel, lifestyle, selling products, things like that.
Yeah.
But, what I really understood was that there's so much more that the world has to offer.
Yeah.
So, early on I started getting engaged in personal development, attending seminars, attending, big events, meeting people that really influenced my trading career overall.
Yeah, man, you struck me as someone who's like a pure entrepreneur from the core.
Entrepreneurship is in my blood, man.
Yeah.
I think I was also raised in a household where entrepreneurship was the conversation, all the time.
Yeah.
And that's ultimately why I decided to start my own business straight after, graduating high school.
Yeah. All right. So, wow. Then, because I think everybody at home, at the back of their minds, they have this question, okay, this guy is an entrepreneur, clearly he's a trader as well.
Yes, sir.
They'll be asking, how did you hear about trading in the first place?
So, like I told you, my brother, engaging with different entrepreneurs. At that time, I was in an online business. I was attending a lot of personal development sessions, seminars. I was reading a lot of books just to improve myself, And I happened to run across a gentleman who told me he was actually very involved in the stock market, right? And he told me he's going to start learning how to trade Forex. And he asked me, would I also like to learn? So that's how I got involved in terms of learning about Forex. I'm always grateful. Jeremy Cohen, he's the guy who actually put me onto the Forex game.
What's his name?
Jeremy Cohen.
Jeremy Cohen.
Yeah, you can check him out online. Great man, family-orientated man, and he's ultimately the person who gave me the opportunity to learn about Forex.
No, man, that's wow, that's quite special there, and you're so fluent, man, in terms of your communication etiquette. Does that come from books?
Doing a lot of presentations, growing up, being on stage a lot. Speaking a lot, dealing with people, networking with different people. I think that's maybe what has allowed me to articulate myself.
Absolutely, man.
But I just like to engage with people, communicate. When you're an entrepreneur, you always want to talk business.
Absolutely, right? It's about sales. Learn how to sell.
Selling is a skill, right? Just like trading is a skill.
Absolutely.
Exactly the same.
I remember the words of the great Les Brown. He said one of the things that made him who he is today is that he was told he needs to improve his communication skills.
Definitely.
Because he said that you need to improve your communication because when you open your mouth, you let the people know who you are.
Exactly that.
Yeah, man.
Very true, my brother.
Yeah, man. So now, in terms of books, what books have you read that have built your mindset today?
Sure. So many books, but I mean the basics that we can start with is Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. We can talk about Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. We can talk about The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Man,
so many.
The list is endless, man. I'm a big reader. I believe in, just gathering as much information as you can from successful people. So that one day you might just also be successful. So the books, I mean, I need to give you a list, bro. I'm gonna write for you a list and you can share it on your podcast.
No, man. So, in terms of movies, are you like, which movies like also help with your mindset development?
Which movies?
Yeah, you kind of watch in the past.
The Pursuit of Happiness, Will Smith.
Right? Oh, my brother.
Obviously, with Traders, The Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sure, there's just so many.
Yeah, man.
That I see, when I watch them, even now till today, I still learn things.
Yeah.
Know? So,
yeah.
I'm a sponge of information. And I like to be inspired, so who doesn't love a good movie? You know?
Absolutely, bro. So, this now takes me to this point, right? I believe that I remember the words of TD Jakes now at this moment. He said it's important to build your mindset because mindset controls assets.
Wow. Okay.
See, so now this business is about assets trading.
That's correct.
Eventually you will get to like crazy figures. And one has to have the right mindset to handle those.
Very true, man.
Those figures.
In 7 years of being in the game, I've seen a lot of people come. I've seen a lot of people go.
Yeah.
And ultimately, what makes people stay, it's that mindset and the fortitude to actually stay in the game.
Yeah.
If I personally believe you're not a GOAT until you've built it back from zero.
Yeah, man.
So once you've made money and you've gone to zero, and you can build it back, then we can call you the GOAT.
Yeah. Just to support you right there, I always say that, quite frankly, it's easy to get to the top for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But if you drop to get up there again, only few can do that.
That's where we know your true character, right?
Yeah, man. So, okay. Let's just quickly step out of trading for a little bit.
Yes, sir.
We are in the world of AI.
Right now.
It's taking over. Trading, there's no exception, right? How do you think AI is going to affect trading?
Well, already we've seen it, how automation is starting to become the main conversation.
Yeah.
Right? And AI is a very important technology for us to all learn,
Yeah.
And no one can say that they fully understand AI because it's brand new.
Yeah.
So I think all of us need to go back to the drawing books, study, learn about how we can actually use AI in our daily lives, and see how we can profit us. But I still do believe human intervention is the best.
Where?
So AI can exist, but it still needs to be controlled by humans in some way.
Yeah.
So we should also understand how this technology works so that we can tweak it in our favor.
In our favor.
Yeah.
Not let it work against us.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. So I guess also another component of trading is money management, right?
The main component.
Yeah. It's one thing to kind of make the money, right? Couple of trades, withdrawals, money is in your account, withdrawals, money is in your account, how to manage it, right? What's the message that you can tell traders at home how to manage money once they are at that profitable stage?
Sure. There's a good friend of mine that I have in the trading space. His name is Isaac.
Yeah.
We call him Easy.
Easy.
And he always says, you don't only blow an account on MT4 or MT5.
Okay.
Even when you go to Dolce & Gabbana or Gucci, and you blow your account there, it's also blowing.
Why do you think people are scared of managing their monies?
People are scared because it's a scary thing to be responsible for yourself. Man.
Wow.
Right? Because you know where you are right now is based on the decisions you've made. Maybe 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
Where you're going to be in the future based on the decisions you make today.
Yeah.
Right? So people are scared because they think that, other people are in control of their situation.
Yeah.
But like I said, when you really have power, is when you decide for yourself.
Absolutely.
That I am in control.
Yeah, man. So, that's profound right there. So, Limitless Worldwide is your company.
That is my company.
Right. Just tell them at home on this camera what the company does.
So, I created Limitless Worldwide as a gateway to bridge the African people and people worldwide into the financial markets, to educate people about value of understanding not only the markets but understanding themselves. Because ultimately, when you're in this industry of financial markets, trading, investing, it's all about self-mastery. So that's what Limitless Worldwide is all about. I've had the privilege to, teach people, what I do all around the world. I have students around the world that I've had the privilege to give information to. I've seen how it's affected their lives for the better, and that's the goal. We want to add more value, especially to the African people.
Man, I guess that is currently the African conversation right now, empowering Africa.
Yes, sir.
So I can see you're part of the movement.
For sure.
Right? And how can they get in contact with Worldwide, Limitless Worldwide?
How can they find me?
Yeah, how can they find you?
Well, you can find me on all social media right now. My personal handle is Maetro _ on TikTok and Instagram. If you want me on Facebook, you can just type Lethu Lushaba on Facebook, and we can have a conversation on, what is it that you're actually looking for? What is it that you want to, gain in terms of the skills? Trading is a skill, but most people don't understand it's a skill that takes time to get good at.
Takes time.
So you gotta make sure that you understand that if you're coming into the trading space, don't have an unrealistic mindset. That's the first thing I always teach people when it comes to trading. First, set a realistic mindset. What are you really coming here to do? Are you coming here to get skills? Or are you coming here to look for quick money? Because if you're coming for skills, you will be successful. If you're coming for quick money, you will be disappointed. It's guaranteed. Guaranteed.
So, man, guys, you heard it from yourself. If you really wanna do it the right way, go on DM Don Maestro on Instagram. He is the CEO of Limitless Worldwide.
Yes, sir.
All right. So now, just diving a little bit deeper into the trading now.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Ready for you.
Yeah. What do you trade?
So right now, the main pairs that I trade is NASDAQ.
Yeah.
The main, I know that's the one. There's so many NASDAQ gods
out there.
But I actually got into indices around 2017.
And that's
at that time, it was very expensive to trade indices. You had to fund a minimum of 5,000, 10,000 rands, right? With the brokers that were there at the time, you couldn't really get involved like you can now with a 500 rand or 1,000 rands to trade indices. Right? So we got burned a lot.
Blue account.
But I love the way that NASDAQ respects certain price action, and the way that I understand the chart. When you spend chart hours and you really understand how a chart moves and where you can take certain risks and opportunity, that's really why I trade NASDAQ. I'm also a gold trader, and I also believe in cryptocurrencies, man.
Crypto. All right.
Sure. As well as synthetics on the weekend. Just because we can't sleep, we also have to trade.
All right. So then, guys, we heard it. Don Maestro, Lethu Lushaba trades NASDAQ, gold, and synthetics.
As well as cryptos.
Crypto as well. So then, what is your strategy?
So my strategy is 100% based off of price action, right? I have a certain understanding of market movement, market fluidity, volume, right? So I'm a trader that looks for, how can I say, the highest probable trades. And then I also look for momentum so that I can actually hold my trade. So I do a strategy where I can scalp and make quick profits. But then I manage trades so that I can potentially hold them for a longer period of time. So it's like a in between intraday and scalping. So I believe if the market is fluid, it will move in my favor, right? But you know how it is in trading. A trade can be in your direction, and then you go to sleep, and you wake up, and then it's all the way down.
It's in red,
You know what I mean? So I believe the main way to trade is to learn how to manage your positions. So
manage your positions.
The way you manage your positions will determine how your balance grows. And most traders don't focus on that. They just want to see blues, or they want to see profits. But how do you manage? That's the real question.
Man, trading, right? It's a double-edged sword, right? There are guys that are making money on the markets, and there are guys that are losing money on the markets
every day.
What are some of those reckless, obvious mistakes that you've seen traders do today?
Most traders are very pessimistic when they're in a profit, meaning they cut their profits very early. And most traders are optimistic when they're in a loss, meaning they hope for the market to turn in their favor.
They hold on to those losses.
They hold on to losses, hoping that the market will reverse. Right? But if you really want to become a pro trader, you gotta shift the mindset, do the opposite. When a trade is going in your favor, become optimistic. Meaning, hold it for longer, add to your position, compound that trade.
Yeah.
Right? When a trade is going against you, become pessimistic.
Yeah.
Cut the loss as soon as you can.
Wow.
That's what I believe.
Simple.
Most traders, they do the opposite. That's why they lose.
Wow. So another debacle is this. Maybe it has happened to you when you are starting out in the past, where maybe you do your analysis, right? And you're like, this thing is gonna buy, right? And you place it, right? And for some reason, it goes negatively, hits your stop loss, and continues to go according to your analysis. And you'll be like, ish, by now could have been sitting on 30K.
Yeah.
What the hell just happened?
Yeah.
So now that kind of a thing, I guess it has to do with the placement of the stop loss.
Okay, true.
Right? So now, what's your advice in terms of placing your stop loss?
Your stop loss has to be placed in a realistic zone or a realistic level where you personally see, according to your setup, that the market wouldn't go there.
Okay.
Right? So if the market goes there, yes, you are going to take a loss. But remember, my brother, to take a loss in trading doesn't mean you're a losing trader. Right?
Yeah.
The reason you had a stop loss in the first place is to give yourself a chance to get in another trade.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what if it didn't reverse and it just continued going against you? You would have lost all your money.
It takes you out of the game.
The truth is, you got to emotionally detach yourself from the outcome of any trade.
Oh.
When it comes to a trade,
say it again.
Emotionally detach yourself from the outcome of any trade.
Wow.
Yeah. Focus on the actual trade setup.
Yeah.
And don't worry about the P&L. We always worry about profits and losses. But a real trader's job is not to worry about profits and losses.
Yeah.
It's about executing one good trade.
I remember the words of Will Smith, right? He said that the aim is not to build the entire building at once.
Yeah.
The aim is my focus will be, I'm going to place this one brick as perfectly as I can.
That's it.
One brick, right? That's my focus. I'm going to do that throughout.
Exactly.
So just to support what you're saying right there.
That's it, man. My job as a trader is to place one good trade.
One good trade.
And if I lose, I did my job.
Yeah.
And if I win, I did my job. Either way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because if you think about it like this, my brother, there's no trade that you're going to actually win or lose that will allow you to never trade again. We all have to place another trade.
Yeah.
So if the trade is a loss, move on.
Move on.
If the trade is a profit, move on.
Yeah.
Either way, you have to
move on. I like that. So right now, somebody's at home watching on YouTube.
Yeah.
They just blew their account. They're going through that phase, that dark phase, depression. Like, shit, man, what am I gonna do?
Sure.
What's your advice for someone who just went through a losing streak? They blew their accounts on NASDAQ, on gold, or wherever. What can you tell them right now?
Sure. Number one, like I said, losing an account or losing a trade doesn't mean you're a loser or you're a losing trader. You know, my mentor always said to me in the beginning, a losing day doesn't equal a losing week. A losing week doesn't mean you're having a losing month. A losing month doesn't mean you're going to have a losing year. Right? So think about the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Right? Why are you in this game? Right? You have to, you see, the thing about trading, the only way to learn is to lose.
Yeah.
So that's why I said in the beginning, emotionally detach yourself.
Yeah.
Right? And if you've been going through a losing streak, pause for a second from actually risking money in the markets and start looking at your processes. Start looking at how do you actually, get involved in the market.
Yeah.
Right? What determines a winning setup for you? What determines a losing setup for you? And if you can do that, you'll understand really which are the higher probability trades, which are the ones that when you actually go full margin, this thing of full margin, it's a very dangerous thing.
It's gambling.
Because a lot of people don't understand that, look, personally, me, I believe there's nothing wrong if you're going to go full margin on specific types of setups, right? When you're actually funding what you can afford to lose. Okay? But if you're emotionally detached to the outcome, then you won't really feel down if you're in a losing streak. Because one good trade can change a lot.
Everything.
One good trade can change the game for you.
So, man, let's quickly look at our trading industry, right? Okay, let me ask this question. Is there a guy that you look up to locally?
Locally, yeah, of course. There's a bunch of different traders that I can say I look up to.
Just tell me about them.
Like I told you about Isaac.
Isaac, yeah.
Yeah, number one, he's a good brother of mine, good friend of mine also. My mentor, of course, Mr. Jeremy Cohen, right? Who's actually taught me about this Forex game from day one.
Yeah.
A lot of guys that I really say I'm inspired by and I really look up to are international.
Okay.
Like your Q Banks.
Yeah.
You know, James Storm. And I took those guys' courses in the early days, you know, Wall Street Academy and things like that. Went through a lot of Forex information, bro.
Yeah, you learned, bro.
But those are the peeps where I looked at the lifestyle they were living.
Yeah.
I was really inspired to say, you know what,
yeah.
trading can provide a whole different type of lifestyle.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
and what I love about trading is that the upside is unlimited.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The upside is
unlimited,
because
man.
there's trillions of dollars in the market.
Yeah.
And the downside is limited. You can only lose what's in the market that you put in. You know? So that's what I love about trading, you know. People must be more optimistic when they look at trading overall.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's your advice to those who still think trading is a scam?
My advice to them is, you know, make sure that you understand what a scam really is. Yes, you giving your money to someone to trade for you, that's a scam, right? You being responsible for making your own personal trading decisions, I wouldn't say that's a scam. Because if you're in control of your own money and you can, you know, withdraw or deposit into a brokerage account and trade at any point, then who's actually scamming you? You know, so I think a lot of people, because they've delegated, remember that's the conversation that we had, right, earlier on. People want other people to be responsible for their financial situation. But just tell yourself you're 100% responsible. So who's really going to scam you if you are responsible?
No one. No one. Guys, you heard it right. Trading is not a scam. It's really up to you. All right. So, talking about scamming.
Yeah.
Right, what advice can you give people at home that they can do to avoid being scammed?
Number one, if someone ever comes to you saying they have the ability to trade for you and make money for you, ask for, you know, some actual verification. Also, avoid sending anyone cryptocurrency that you don't know. Guys, it's so important.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of people don't understand these decentralized currencies. Once you've moved them out your wallet, it no longer belongs to you, right? So that's how a lot of people are being scammed through Bitcoin, through different cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Do your due diligence. You know, if someone is saying they can give you a specific service, teach you how to trade, whatever the case might be, look for people who have gone through that service and ask them, how have you found value with this specific service that this gentleman is providing?
Yeah.
You know, so do some due diligence, do your research. You know, you wouldn't just, you know, give your money to any random person that you don't know, right? So why would you do it online? A lot of people, they're just a little bit gullible because they don't understand how the market works. They don't understand trading. And ultimately, it's their own greed. People get scammed because of greed.
Greed.
Yes.
I see that.
You know?
So let's say it's Monday, right? And or it's weekend, you're preparing for the next week. You'll be like, okay, this is me Lethu now, Don Maestro. I want to make some money on NASDAQ.
Yeah.
What's your process? What's the ritual?
Okay.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah, you do.
From the moment I wake up.
Yeah, is it meditation or you pray? What is that?
Yeah, no, 100%. From the first thing in the morning, I'm going to do some meditation. I'm going to be with myself, gather my thoughts, right? Before I even look at the chart, right? I'm going to ask myself, what is the intention of the day? Right, so obviously if you're a trader, the intention is to make a profit, okay? But ultimately, more than that, it's to live in our purpose, right?
Yeah.
My intention every day is to live in my purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, and then from there, now when I've, you know, cleared my mind, maybe I've hit the gym, I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
What I can do is open up the chart and see exactly what markups, what do I want to do in terms of the setup, right? How did the daily candles close? How did this new candle for today open? Things like that, right? What setup am I really looking at? Which session do I want to trade today? You know, I'll look through all those questions, and once I have my setup, I've marked everything up, it's a waiting game.
It's a waiting game.
Yeah, the trading is just a long waiting game. 80% waiting, 20% trading.
Trade. I like that. Actually, I was about to say that, but now you said it.
100%.
That's good, man. Part of my observation over the years is that the reason why some traders fail to make money on the markets is not because maybe they don't have the necessary skills to work the markets. They know how to analyze, they know how to read the fundamentals and all of that.
Yeah.
But however, still, for some reason, they're not able to be profitable on the markets.
Okay.
And my discovery was that there's a thing called off-the-market issues.
All right.
Right, which impact your focus, right? Let's say you have maybe you're divorcing. What can you say, man, about such things in relation to trading? How do you deal with those and still keep that eye focused on the bigger picture?
Every single person who's a professional in their craft has to emotionally detach themselves. You have to.
Yeah.
So, for example, if an athlete is going through some personal things, but he's playing a cup final, it doesn't mean now that he's not going to perform.
Yeah.
Right?
You need to.
He needs to, in essence, grow up.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not, if you are going through seriously emotional things,
Yeah,
take a step back from the charts. It's nothing, the charts aren't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And your mental health is more important than anything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, you shouldn't deal with your personal things.
Yeah.
But every human being on earth is going through personal things.
Yeah.
Don't avoid making money on the charts or handling your business because you're going through something personal. Right?
Yeah.
Find a way to, put your big boy pants on.
Yeah.
Have that right mindset.
Yeah.
And detach yourself from
Yeah.
personal and business, because you can't mix the two, right?
I guess that is resiliency. Yeah, being relentless.
And ultimately, my guy, we are all going to have periods in our life where whatever industry that we are in is going to show us flames.
Yeah, man, doesn't matter, right?
It doesn't matter which industry you're in. You are going to see the profitability of it. You are also going to see the hardships of it, right? Why are you in it? Do you have a 5-year plan, 10-year plan?
Yeah.
Right? Or are you in it for today?
Yeah.
For today's outcome?
Yeah. So earlier on, you mentioned something very profound there. You mentioned purpose.
Yes.
Part of your ritual. So I wanna integrate this word purpose with this question here. In relation to your purpose, your career, your company, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Wow, what a great question, man. Obviously, the right answer is to say now we're going to be traveling the world, sitting on a yacht, sipping a nice drink with nice vibes there. But the truth is, we want to provide value, right? Our purpose in life is to provide value, and not only value to ourselves, but value to other people. Right, so in 5 years, I see myself having an institution where traders can say that they've learned information from me that has allowed them to become millionaires, that has allowed them to actually, live in that purpose of their own.
Yeah.
Right. So my purpose is to share valuable information regarding the financial markets, so that people can actually take that value and use it to fulfill their own purpose.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
So 5 years from now, we're looking to, scale up the business. We want more people having more knowledge on the markets. We want more millionaires. We want to create a winner's circle to the point where we can say, you know what, my man, if we want to take a trip today, let's go to Dubai, let's go. You know, because financially we are at that capacity. Man. So that's the goal.
5 years.
Let's do it, man. Let's get to the point where we can all have international properties, international lifestyles. Where we can do what we want, when we want, with the people we want. 5 years from now.
How
ultimately I want it now.
I think you're halfway there, man. And you know how normally I close the show. I always say this saying that keep on trading, trader, and I'll see you at the top. So now in this instance. Man, we are entrepreneurs, we are traders, we are in the game, it's a small world. I guess we'll see each other in a yacht somewhere someday.
Let's go, my brother. Good one.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you having me on your show.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys follow the Trading Talk Show, this Don Maestro. and we are with the video.
Alright, that was it from us this week on the Trading Talk Show. Be sure, guys, please do us a favor, man. Go on right now, like, share, and subscribe to the page on YouTube so that you don't get to miss an episode. Alright, and we are also available on all social media platforms. You can search the Trading Talk Show. With that said, keep on trading, trader, and I'll see you at the top.